Hi, I'm Ikea, and I'm going to give you a build overview of a Headhunter's Fury here with Memento. And layout-wise, that looks like this, with 4 pieces of Hunter's Fury here without the chest or the backpack, as neither of those talents are really good. We're putting in a Memento here, as that can provide us 2 tiers for the shield, and then also provide us with some regen and such that can be very nice. The chest slot is taken up by this Douglas and Harding with Headhunter on it, making this somewhat of a pistol build in that setup. We're maining the pistol here a Regulus, but you could also go with the Harvest with Determined if you want to go the Determined route. Then we want to have a shotgun and a somewhat longer range option, in this case in 1886, but any of the bolt action marksman rifles will work there as well. Specialization wise, we're really going to pick between firewall or sharpshooter. Firewall, especially for the striker shield, which can provide us a little bit more damage. If we prefer to have the bulwark shield, which here would have 2 tiers and would be pretty strong, sharpshooter is the next best choice. And on its build picture, which I'll link in the description and in the comments, we see that all of those minor attributes that we saw are all headshots. All of the mod slots as well are geared towards headshot. That leaves us only really one spot where we could put anything else, and we're going to put weapon handling there. All of these builds built around Headhunter, generally you go with headshot, and any place that you have remaining, you go with weapon handling, just to make it a little bit more handleable. Weapons-wise as well, we can actually put some handling in there because, of course, we're not going with crit. Going with some of the reload mods as well is pretty good. For instance, here on the Harvest, the magazine will only really have the option for a reload, but on the scope as well, do consider weapon handling mods there, for instance, instead of just putting a little bit more headshot there. And then especially the Regulus and the Harvest are really good picks. The Harvest especially for Determined, Regulus for deleting waves. If the Harvest and isn't available and you don't want to do the Iron Horse raid to get the Regulus, the next best option is either a 586 or a 686. Both of those are basically the same weapon, and then with Determined. And especially with Determined, this can be a really good just all-round activities farmer, although with the Regulus as well. It is, of course, a little bit easier with Determined, and this can deal with all directives quite well. That is its strength, and generally gets used by me as well for farming 5 directives.